This organization.
Building time. Building time. Who will win and who will fall? Find out when we learn the wall is building time.
Hello and welcome to Building Time, the series where Squid and me teach a build in time.
How are we doing, guys? How are you?
Okay, we were talking about 5 seconds.
Given the energy.
Okay,
I was waiting
ready
until
to
you
begin.
said your intro.
Oh, it's good. It's good. I'm excited about it. I always enjoy Building Time. It's fun because it's a new series, and it's been such a long time before now that we've done quick builds. It's fun to get back into the swing of things, isn't it?
Yes, it's good to get building again and building melon trees and a bit of competitive fun. We do a lot of competitive stuff, don't we, Stamps, with the challenges especially.
Yeah, we do. We like to go head to head of things, but it's all in the name of fun. But anyway, more importantly, the winners. The announcement of who won last week's building contest. I have the votes in front of me. Do you want to hear your votes first or mine?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Right, so you got 1,000. No, sorry. That's a lie. You got 151,000 votes.
I was going to say,
not bad.
You're missing off a few digits there.
You got 51 votes there, and then I got 169,000, which means I am the winner, but it was very close. Very close.
I can remember
closer
looking
than
at
last
it
week.
on the night, and I was ahead, and I was like, oh, could it be?
I kept refreshing the video on my vote page. I kept praying refresh. So I was actually up for about 3 days non-stop refreshing it to give me more votes.
Didn't sleep at all. It just kept refreshing the page.
No, so I had to win, and I had to give it a safe boundary as well, so I did an extra 10,000 as well. But I watched your video, Squid, and you cheated anyway, so you should be disqualified, because look at this. Look at this. Behind your Squid Nugget, you went onto the boundary. You destroyed the boundary and placed a torch, so you're disqualified anyway.
Well, no,
so the votes were irrelevant. Look at this.
I did a red torch, and it was a red block, so it's still in colour coordination. That's what I have to say.
I don't know about that.
Oh, look, you're cheating. Look. You can see the cow and the pig are actually outside of the boundary. Look, they've wandered off. Disqualification.
No, it's all okay. Well, no, this one's getting out as well. I don't think this was one of mine. Right, okay, so we're equally bad cheaters. But anyway, that's last week. Who cares about last week when we have this week to attend to? So, let's, it's my turn.
Hey, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? Are you this cheaty potion? What is it? What's this? What's this? Swiftness? Potions. Wow, Stampy's taking additives to make him build better.
You can have one. I've got one for you as well. I
don't believe in this stuff. I just don't believe in it.
No, this is fair. Look, you can have that one, and I'll have this one.
Oh, what's it, poison or something? Slowness. Oh, wow.
You don't need it. You got it naturally anyway. Right then.
Oh, fighting talk. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Pond. A pond. Who picks these?
And that's by Glittercorn suggests. I know Squishy. Squishy's the picker.
Can we have someone a bit more masculine? They've been very feminine each week. So we've had. What did we have the first week? We had a tropical paradise.
A wonderland and a pond.
We had a wonderland and now a pond.
What do you want, like a war zone?
Come back next week for the tea party.
Okay, we'll tell you what. So next week, the theme could be like a super manly one. So we'll talk about that at the end of the episode. But for now, we're doing a pod. And this is by Glittercorn, right? Glittercorn made me a model of Kevin, who's a character from Cave Den and Sky Den, and is sitting on my table right now. So thank you for the suggestion, Glittercorn, and we're going to build a pond.
Okay, a pond. 15 minutes to build a pond.
15 minutes. I'm going to do it in 1 minute, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't need
dig a
15
hole.
minutes. I'm going to build for 1 minute and then go to the paradises, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Right then, the building of a pond will commence in 3, 2, 1, go! Right, the timer has began. Right, I've got to come up with a good idea here, because I could very easily just start... let's just start digging while I think, just so I can be set up to do a pond. So what's going to be in the pond? I could do a frog! It could be the frog's pond. I've got to think of a good pun. Is there a good pun to do a pond? I don't know, I can't think of one because I'm on the spot and I'm panicking. Okay, so let's just get at least the water done. So if I just dig one layer down and fill this with water, and then I can carry on digging down and make it even deeper. The problem is because it's a super flat world, like there's the, we can't dig very deep, because otherwise we're just going to go straight to the bedrock. So I can't do like something sneaky under the pond. I think I'll do like just, I'll do a frog, and then I'm just going to keep adding. Let's just make a really cool looking pond. If I just build super quick and just add lots of little things, I think hopefully I can win maybe on detail. And thank you for everyone that's been voting for me as well. I've been very happy. It's been pretty close, especially last week. Squid was ahead for a large amount of time, and I know a lot of you vote for both of us just to hear what we say, which kind of ruins the point, but I guess it doesn't matter too much anyway. But just do make sure that you only vote for the favorite build. Don't just vote for who you want to win. Vote for whoever you think built best that week. So yeah, that's a way to do it fair. So if I fill the water in now before digging any deeper, I can then just go and carry on digging down. I'm just trying to think of like an interesting twist on pond, and I'm sure if I sat there and just thought, I could come up with one. But while trying to speak and build and seeing a timer on the screen as well, yeah, it just makes me panic and makes me not able to think better. So I just think frogs. I just think frogs are going to be a funny thing to build. If I just build a really funny looking frog with a really silly face, and I can have like a tongue reaching out to like eat a fly, that could be cool, and I could add some lily pads and some sugar cane and stuff as well. I think this will just be a nice looking pond. So yeah, I think that's what the main theme's going to be. I'm just going to build a huge frog coming out of the middle of the pond. So first things first, let's just go and dig down this ground a little bit. Just to make the pond a little bit deeper, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. And the nice thing is, for once, when we actually burn the wall, I'm not going to be worried, because normally when we're burning the wall, I'm like, this fire's not going to spread and burn what we built, is it? But seeing as I built water, I guess the water isn't going to get set on fire, because that's not really possible. There's a bit of a stream over here, so let's go and get that filled in. And I think I've been pretty quick doing this amount of work, just getting the actual pond part of the pond done. I think I did that all pretty quick. So now, let's go and start work on the old froggy frog then, shall we? I guess a green frog would make sense. And I'm going to do it so it's like emerging from the water. So the face can be at the front, around about here, and then the body can go back from there. So let's go and let's start off with the face, because anytime you're building something with a face, like an animal or a human or something, the face is always the most important thing to look good, because I don't know, that's kind of the first thing that you see when you look at it. So I'm actually I might do a lime green one and then just have dark patches on it. Actually, I think might look. Actually, no, I'm going to stick with dark. I'm going to stick with dark. I don't have time to keep changing my mind like this. Green is fine. I don't have time to start getting really picky and trying to get it exactly how I want. I need to build quick. So let's try and get a froggy shape. So normally, if I wanted to build a frog, the first thing I'd do is I'd go to Google and I'd search frog, and I'd look at a million pictures of frogs and try and decide a design I like and try and base it on that. I can't do that here. I just have to build, and trying to remember exactly how a frog looks from your memory is actually pretty hard. So I think the eyes are kind of like a bit bulbous, aren't they, and a little bit on the side of their head. So let's go and try and do that, shall we? Let's go and have the eyes about here. And if I just do white eyes like this, then what I might do is add item frames on them, and then if I put something in the item frame, let's just say some black wool, I can make these kind of look like eyes like that. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but somewhere. If I build around like this, is this going to look ridiculous? This doesn't look too bad, actually. This doesn't look too bad. I don't really have time to spend a lot of time changing it, but there we go. There is my froggy face. So let's make the front, kind of like the nose bit, poke out a bit here. And then if I put some black wool here, that's kind of like the nostrils. It looks like a dog. It looks like a dog. It doesn't look like a frog, right? Let's forget that. Or maybe I do them wider. It looks a bit like a dragon now, to be honest. It looks like a dragon. It doesn't look like a frog, right? Let's get rid of that. I think it's this bit coming out the front here. Maybe the entire face just needs to come out further forward, like this. Does this make it look more froggy? I'm just going to have to go with it for now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to carry on building. This looks so stupid. I'm just going to carry on building, and then if I have time, I can kind of rectify my stupid-looking frog a little bit later on. But this is going to be the tongue, and this is going to be extending out and trying to grab a fly. Oh, this is looking ridiculous. At first, when I just did the eyes, I was thinking, oh, this might not be too bad, but the more I build, the worse this thing gets. But yeah, I've already wasted 5 minutes, so I don't really have time to change my mind. Yeah, this bit looks so weird. If I kind of do it like that, maybe. I think it's just how much it's sticking out. Let's just forget this. I can't leave it like this. This is too ridiculous. Squid Nugget would laugh at me, and probably you're all laughing at me right now already. He'll never know what this frog used to look like. See, that looks weird, but I still think it looks slightly better than having the big pokey out there. And then what I could do is just add down some buttons, and these could be like the little like nose bits. That will have to do. That will have to do. I do not have time. This is a quick build. I'm not building the best thing I can do. I'm building the best thing I can do as quickly as I can is what the name of the game is. So now let's go and do the body. So the head can be kind of down here like this, and then we can go and do the body. So if we go along here, then they've got really weird legs. They're kind of like curl up on themselves, don't they? So we're going to go and have an attempt at trying to add that in. Let's just make sure this body goes all the way down to the water. And as you can see, this frog is going to be the real focal point of the pond. It's going to be certainly the biggest thing, and there's actually not much room for anything else once I've finished this. I was so happy that I built the actual pond bit so fast, but that was so easy, and now I'm actually trying to add a frog in. It's too boxy. And I know that sounds stupid, seeing as we're building with boxes in Minecraft, but it's just not rounded enough, and the face is completely flat, and I don't like that. So yeah, I think this is just going to have to do. If nothing else, it's going to make people laugh. So that's what I can say. So if I kind of do the legs a little bit like this, and these are kind of like their hands. Are they called hands on frogs? I'm not sure, but you know what I'm talking about. That's going to be down there, and those look okay. Actually, the leg doesn't look too bad, does it? I'm just going to go and fill in a bit more of this water here. There we go. That still looks a little bit more froggy. Then if I do that as well, there we go. The legs aren't too bad. The legs are certainly not the worst part of the frog overall. So I think I kind of went up like this, and then like that, and then this bit went out around here. Once again, this might not even be exactly symmetrical, but it's just going to have to do because I don't have time, and I really want to go and add a bunch of other details in this area as well. So there we go. Here is my beautiful frog. Oh, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. Let's put these closer together. I know I'm going to keep coming back and just changing things with this because I'm not happy with it. But at one point, I'm just going to have to leave it. And that's probably going to be when I run out of time. So here we go. Here is my frog. Doesn't it look delightful? So now I can go and just start adding in some detail. So, of course, I need to add some lily pads in. Let's try and cover up some of that streamy water with these lily pads. And let's just go all over the place like this. And yeah, go and add in as many of these lily pads as we can, like this and this. There we go. And we can add some sugarcane in as well around the outside of the pond. And I've actually got a decent amount of time left to add a few more proper things. So I might even make the pond a little bit bigger, so then I can go and fit some more things in. So let's go and just dig around here. I'm not going to dig as deep as I did before, but I don't really need much of the ground around this area here, because I don't really know what I'm going to build there. So I can maybe add like some fish or something, or I can maybe add some more flies flying around the area. Let's just go and make it a bit bigger, so I have some room to possibly add some more things in. So let's go and build this over to here, and then let's go and dig out a little bit wider over here, just so if I want to, I can go and add some more things in. So as I said, I've still got about 6 minutes left, which isn't a large amount of time, but I still shouldn't be panicking quite yet, because if I do want to add some more things, I can. So let's go. What else do you have in a pod? Well, actually, I could add I like frog spawns, or no, like tadpoles. I could add some tadpoles in, maybe. How would I do tadpoles? If I do iron bars, maybe, or maybe even like a fence. If I did like that, oh no, the other way around. Does that look like a tadpole? Let me try a few different versions of doing tadpoles. What does it look like with iron bars? Let's try and put them behind There, I think they look better. Do they kind of look like little tadpoles? It's a bit weird because they kind of block the water, so I might have to do them a little bit deeper. But they're quite cool. And let's go and add in a few little tadpoles down here, shall we? If we do this and then do that. There we go. There's a little tadpole. Oh, I can't have any blocks there either because it goes and tries to join in. Let's go and add another little one down here. If I put that there and go boom and boom, there goes another little tadpole down there. And I could try and add a fish in maybe. I try and have a little fish's head poking out the side here. Could look quite cool. So let's go and do a nice little goldfish. Could be living in this pond. So kind of like the frog, but much smaller. It's just going to be kind of poking its head out right about here. So if I try and do it just 3 blocks wide, about I think as small as I can make it, and still add a face in. And right, this is going to look weird again, but I don't care because I'm committed now. So let's go and do this. Is its little mouth here. And then we can do the eyes in this side. Well, it looks like a worm. It looks like a worm, doesn't it? And they can have blue eyes because goldfish have blue eyes. Why not? So let's try and make this look a little bit more like a fish, shall we? So the body can go down, and it could go like down under the water. Then I can have the tail poking up on the other side. Could look quite cool. I hope Squid's doing just as bad as me. If he's built, oh no, I'm going to get rid of the tadpole. It's okay though. I can add some more in. I hope Squid is struggling and flailing around just as bad as I am. That would make me feel a lot better. If he's just building a masterpiece right now, then I have no chance. So if I do the tail kind of like this, does that look a little bit like a fish? And I could maybe go like this down here. This looks okay. Does that look like a fish? So that's like the tail here. And then I think I might need to go a little bit wider here. It's more like a whale. It doesn't look like a little goldfish, does it? But there we go. Here is my goldfish. Oh, I could add some gills on the side. That's what they breathe out of. Let's go and add some of these on the side here like that. To make it look more like a goldfish. Oh, this is bad. This is definitely the worst thing I've built so far, and I am now definitely running out of time. So let's go and just go crazy with finishing touches. So let's go and add in another little tadpole down here, as soon as I had to get rid of my other one. We can't just have one tadpole, can we? And now let's go and add some sugar cane in then, shall we? That's like a nice, easy, quick way. Just to have like lots of vines and stuff around the outside. I might just put sugarcane the entire way around the outside, and then hopefully it's just going to cover up everything that I've built, because everything I've built is so embarrassing. So let's go and do some vines the whole way around here. Hopefully these are going to start growing. Hopefully by the end of the time these would have just grown a bit. I mean, I could just go and do something like this. And look, I could have them coming out of the water. I didn't even know that you could do that. I never knew you could have vines coming straight out of the water. Oh, it's not letting me do it anymore. Oh, there we go. It's letting me do it down there. Oh, there needs to be a gap. I think if there's a hole, you can have it coming out of the water. That is pretty awesome. I never knew about that. Right, let's go and keep adding some more around the other side around here. And I should probably start making some of these a little bit taller, because I do not think these are going to grow in time. There we go. Let's just go and build some of these up a little bit higher, just to make them look a little bit more wild and natural. So there we go. That's starting to make it look a little bit more like a pond. I feel like there needs to be something down here, though. I'm not sure what I could do quickly. What I could do while I'm thinking is start adding in some more flies just around the area. I could try and do like some bugs and things. You always get bugs around ponds. Even my goldfish looks a bit like a pond, like a bug though. So I guess I do have that. I could pretend it's a bug. And where are cobwebs? Where are cobwebs? I've probably gone past them a million times and you're shouting at me. Are they here? There they are. Here are some cobwebs. Let's just go and add some more flies in around here. Like this, and another one I could add up over here. I'll do this one a little bit higher up, because you can build it as high as you want here. There is no height limit, so I could build one really high. I don't really need to. I could add a dragonfly. All right, let's see if I can really quickly build a dragonfly, which can be flying over the pond right about... Oh, no, go up. No, come on. I've only got just over a minute to try and completely build a dragonfly. This is going to be a challenge, and I'm not doing it very well. All I'm trying to do is get the blocks in the right place. Here we go. Here is the dragonfly, which I'm going to build in just a few seconds. Actually, I could just say it's a butterfly. I think might make it a little bit easier. If I go like this and then like that, and then I can go and add some legs in, which can just be some levers. I could add them. I don't know where I'm going to add these legs in. There we go. Here are some little legs, and I could actually, if I do them up, that might make it look more like a natural bug. And I can do a face. Right, the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a face on this thing here. I've got about 40 seconds left, so I've got to be pretty quickly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'll do the other eye there. And then, tell you what, let's just do a little circle in the middle here, which can be its mouth. Oh, no, that's not a circle. There we go. There's its little face. My little butterfly. This is actually starting to look a little bit better now. This isn't looking too bad. And so I think the very last thing I'm going to add is a sign here that says no fishing. I think after that, I will be finished with my pond. So let's write no fishing. There we go. And I am done. There is technically a few seconds left, but I have finished. So let's unmute my mic and see when Squid Nugget's done. I can get a little glimpse of what he's doing from here, but I can't really see properly what he's done until we burn the wall. Hello, Squid Nugget.
That was terrible.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm so glad you said that. I was hoping yours would be terrible, because mine is.
But, yeah. Okay, I want to see how yours is.
You are gonna have fun. Okay, I want to show mine off first this week. I know we showed yours off last week. I want to show mine off first because I just want to get it out the way with. So, right, are you on your side? Are you ready to burn the wall?
Let me get a flinty and steely out. Yep, there we go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, and burn the wall! Burn the wall! I'm saying like there's no risk of our things getting set on fire this time because it's all going to be water everywhere. Burn the wall!
Burn the wall!
Right. Oh, I can get glimpses. What? They're so similar. They're so similar. Okay. There are differences, but they're pretty similar.
They're pretty
if you
similar.
come and look over here, you'll see that we've done a very similar.
Look at that frog.
No, Squid. You need to go and watch back my view, okay? And you need to see what the frog used to look like. This is the best the frog ever looked. I spent a long time
I built a cat,
it.
and it didn't look like a cat until the very end. So
well, I built a frog, and I'm still not sure it looks like a frog. Okay, so this is the frog. It's a bit of a sound. I like the leg. I liked the legs. They're okay. This is my my butterfly down here, or a dragonfly.
okay.
With his little face.
Nice.
And then this is my goldfish. Have you seen the goldfish?
Oh, very happy.
Yeah, very happy.
Nice.
And then that's pretty. Then there's a sign that says no fishing, and then some little flies. So,
Cool.
Here we go. This is my little pond scene. Do you want to show me yours?
Yeah. So I've got a little frog here with his tongue coming out. Yeah.
Oh, that you got cuteness points for that frog. That's
There's
adorable.
little fish in the water. These little yellow and orange things. There's a pussycat that's trying to catch fish. Here he is.
Oh, that's so cute. Are these the fish?
These are the fish, yeah.
They look like sausages.
But it's like when you're looking at a pond from above, you never see you just see like little silhouettes of colour. So I thought,
Yeah, but what if you're looking at it from here?
well, that doesn't matter. Well, like my
I
frog.
like it.
If you come from the back, the frog's multicoloured. It's got its little legs on
Oh.
lily pads.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. I was going to end up. Oh yeah. I like yours, Squid. I like yours.
It's pretty nice. But
I had fun building mine. I admire you had your panic week last week. I had my panic week this
I
week.
think I had my panic week again. What I tried to do is I tried to dig down, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna build an underwater cave sort of pond thing. And
then there's bedrock.
And then I went down like 2 blocks. I was like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah, we can't really do much under the ground. But anyway, it doesn't matter which one we like. What matters is which one you like. So you can vote now. There'll be a thing popping up on your screen saying suggested vote for iBallistic Squid. So yeah, if you click that now and click on his video, yeah, every view that video gets will be a vote for Ballistic Squid.
You voted for the Squid Nugget. Well done, you. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You've done a good job today.
But if you preferred my one, there'll be a thing coming up on your screen now saying suggested vote for Stampy Cat. You have voted for Stampy Cat, and now you're a better person. So you can go and click that if you wanted to vote for me, if you wanted me to win.
Yeah, another stressful week. I think I'm going to enjoy watching both of your videos as well. I'm going to see how much you panicked.
The frog looked like a dog, then it looked like a dragon. At one point its nose was sticking out to here. It was a mess.
15
It was a
minutes
mess.
is not a long time. You know,
it's hard to build anything good. But I think overall we've done not too bad so far. But yeah, so you can leave suggestions for what we're going to build next week. And as Ballistic Squid wanted, it's going to be a manly theme. So make sure you leave your suggestion. Do something manly, okay? So I don't know, you could do like sports or football. I don't know, whatever you want. You can do whatever manly thing you can think of. Yeah, that is going to be picked, and we're going to have 15 minutes to build that next Friday.
Yay! So thanks for watching, guys. Join us next Friday for another build time. We'll see you all then. Boo! Oh no, I destroyed my car by accident. Oh, I'm sorry, man. There you go.